Be Wealthy and Smart, episode 963.
Step into a world of wealth and financial freedom without budgets, boredom, or bosses on Be Wealthy and Smart. And now, here's your host, Linda P. Jones.
Welcome to Be Wealthy and Smart. I'm Linda P. Jones, America's Wealth Mentor, empowering women and men worldwide to financial freedom. On today's show, we're going to talk about the volatility in the stock market today, and I'm going to announce the winners of the people who purchased my book and applied for the book bonuses, because I promised today that I would do a drawing and announce who the winners are. So we'll do that at the end of the show. But first I want to talk about the volatility that we're seeing, because while it isn't anything unusual, it does feel more scary today. And that's because on the day after Thanksgiving in the United States, there's very few people that are trading, and the markets become very thinly traded. That means there's just not as many people, as many shares normally trading. So the prices of stocks and commodities tends to be more volatile. And that's what we're seeing today, a more thinly traded market and more volatility. We're seeing oil being particularly volatile today. So while it's a thinly traded market today and we're undergoing a correction, the two together just make it seem worse and make it seem scary. And the headlines are saying this is due to a new strain of a COVID variant. But the reality is it's a thinly traded day, and we are in the middle of a correction, which I mentioned. This correction came because we got to a point where we were overbought and there was a lot of greed in the market. It looks very typical to me, like the market is just following its natural trend to do a pullback. How low will that pullback be? Well, there is a gap down about 6% from the very top, and we're down a couple of percent already. So we could go down a little bit to hit a 50-day moving average, or we could go down to close the gap, which would be about a 6% total decline from top to filling the gap. This is necessary because we had a lot of greed in the market. People were feeling very overconfident, and it's normal that every time we do something like that, the market will pull back until we have more fear in the market. Sometimes that happens in a few days, sometimes that happens over a few weeks, but overall, we need to have that fear. So that's what's happening now. I don't see this as anything unusual. The chart looks very normal to me, and while it doesn't feel very fun, the best course of action is just to hold through this. Now, cryptocurrencies are also experiencing a lot of volatility, and they generally follow what Bitcoin does. Bitcoin is down over 6% today at this moment. So it feels like a sharp drop, but this is in the normal range for Bitcoin. Ethereum is also down 7%, so all of the altcoins tend to sometimes be more volatile than Bitcoin. But I don't see this as any kind of a new trend. I don't see this as a bear market. I don't see this as anything to be worried about. What I do see is a buying opportunity. So if you have some cash on the sidelines, you wanted to buy some cryptos, or you wanted to buy some stocks or ETFs, this looks like a buying opportunity. I would encourage you to dollar cost average in, because again, I think especially on the stock side, looking at the chart, it looks like we definitely could have a little bit lower to go. Once we hit the moving average line, that could provide some support, and we could see a little bit of a bounce from there before we start to decline again. But I do think that there's a good chance we will go down and close that gap, which would overall put it at about a 6% total decline from peak to the gap. And then the market would turn back higher again, and we would take off into the year end. My forecasts see the market higher into year end. It sees it being stronger and bouncing back very, very strongly. So I think once we do find the bottom, a lot of buyers will come in and we will see the market finish strong. So again, this is just a buying opportunity. It's a normal correction and pullback. I don't see this as anything unusual to be worried about. All right, let's talk about our contest winners. In the contest, you put in your first name, your email, and your receipt from the book. So what I'm going to call out on the podcast is just your first name, since I don't want to announce your email. So I will just announce your first name, and I will be emailing you if you are a winner. The first people that I'm going to announce are the winners of an autographed copy of my book. The first winner is Yvetta, Samantha, Veronica, Whitney, Tiffany, Susan, Carrie, Keith, Monica, Kimberly, Alyssa, Amira, Savannah, Tracy, Ian, Michelle, Melissa, Lori, Joanne, Blair, Shelley, Kimberly, Sarah, James, and Paul. Those are our 25 winners of an autographed copy of my book. Now, because I only have your first name, I've read your first name on the show, and I'm going to be sending you an email letting you know you've won and asking for your address. So wherever you want the book mailed to, that's what you need to give me. And please allow me 3 to 4 weeks to get you the book, because I'm ordering the books from Amazon, and I have to get them from Amazon before I can sign them and send them to you. So it's going to take a few weeks for that to happen. So please be patient. I can't guarantee that they will be there for Christmas, just know that, but I will do my best to try and get them to you by then. If they don't make it for Christmas, they will be there shortly thereafter. So as soon as possible, I will get it done and get it out to you. The next winner I want to announce is for the $100 of XRP. Now, this is my favorite cryptocurrency. I talked a lot about XRP in my book, explained the whole use case and all the reasons why I'm so bullish on XRP. So I'm giving away $100 worth. Now, this will require that the person set up some kind of a wallet for me to send this to. So if you've never invested in crypto before, I will help you. Don't worry. We will get you situated so that I can send you the $100 in XRP. The winner of this prize is Judy, and I will be emailing you today so you will know if you are the Judy who won. The next prize is for a 30-minute one-on-one wealth mentoring session with me, and the winner of that is Carrie. And I have a VIP experience to give away. And the winner of the lifetime membership in the Be Wealthy and Smart VIP experience, my private investing group, is Vicky. So again, I'll be contacting all the winners by email today. Congratulations if you've won. And I wanted to let you know that because the book bonuses were so successful on the day of the launch of the book, and you got us to number 1 in the US, Canada, Australia, and in multiple categories. It was crazy, and thank you so much for that. We're going to continue the book bonuses. So that means if you opted in for your book bonuses after November 23rd, on the 24th or later, we're going to have another drawing in the future, and I'm going to continue to give away some prizes. So if you haven't bought the book yet and you're thinking about it, go ahead and buy it on Amazon. Go to the book bonus page at lindapjones.com/book bonus. Pick up your book bonuses, your Wealthy Mindset Blueprint, and your link for our webinar on December 2nd, and you'll be entered into another drawing that I'll do at a later time. All right, so thank you, everybody. Congratulations to the winners. I will be in touch with you shortly. That's all for today. Until next time, live the good life and be wealthy and smart.
Thank you for listening to Be Wealthy and Smart with Linda P. Jones. Share the wealth and tell your family and friends about the show. Check out our website, blog, and social media for more riches at www.bewealthyandsmart.com.